you and your business from growing. Um, Hopefully y'all can see me. I'm going for a walk, but it's getting kind of dark. But what made me do this video was I sent out like a mass email and text. And really quickly, the short answer is you. You're stopping yourself from growing, if I haven't already answered that. Um, but I sent out this mass email text to my list for my $97 ad setup offer. And out of all the people that received the message, there was one reply, and you could tell this person was new. They were like, well, if you showed us what we're supposed to do on your webinar, why are you doing it for us? And it was so ignorant. Like, you can tell like this person is at the stage of the business where they're like clearly not making any money or not doing any business, but also just like skeptical of about nothing, and essentially getting in their own way. Because if you're in business, one thing you know is you either have time or you have money. Meaning, if you're at the point in your business and you're not making money, you have a lot of time on your hands. So that time needs to be used for you like learning and implementing. But when you are making money, you begin to value your own time, and that's when you start to outsource or hire other people, because for them to do the task and the cost associated with someone else doing the task for you is a lot cheaper than you spending your own time on that. And why I say, people get in their own way, is $97 to get your ass set up professionally. A course, a 10-hour course that shows you how to do your ads on your own, you're probably going to spend $2,000 or $3,000. So they were so caught up in being small-minded, they didn't even see the true value in the offer. It wasn't that I did not show you enough on the webinar. Because if you're familiar with me, I have a million tutorials on my YouTube channel showing you how to set up your own ads without any doubt, going all the way back to like 2019, a bunch of tutorials. So it wasn't the point that I did not show you what was needed. The point was, would you rather spend some money or would you rather spend time? And I just thought that was really funny, kind of like going back and forth with me about that. And that's just level one. I know business owners who are at the point where they're making more money than they even know what to do with, but yet still in their way because of not knowing how to navigate, the current landscape of their current situation. So that's why it's important as entrepreneurs that regardless of what stage you're in, whether you're in a stage where you don't have a lot of money, but you do have time, you always need to be learning and implementing. And even in a state where you are making money, more money than you even know what to do with, you shouldn't stray away from still learning and implementing, because there's things that you don't know at $0 per month. There's things that you don't know at 100K per month. And in order to navigate those, I don't want to say mazes, because that's essentially what they are. You run into different problems at each income level. At 100K, you need to start actually hiring people. But sometimes you get in that mindset that I can do everything on my own and no one can do things as good as I can. So that's what you battle with at that point. And that's even when you're not making money, altogether. It's like, you know, I'm going to do all of this on my own. And sometimes you don't have no choice. And that's essentially how I got started. When I got started, it was just a whole lot of me. Until I made $1 to invest in either information or proximity to people who are doing more or things of that nature, so I can level myself up. But I'm kind of rambling now. The whole point of this video is the number one thing that's stopping you is you. That's it. And it's easy to be irresponsible and not take accountability for our actions. Even when, and this is a really good example, I was listening to a podcast, and he was basically saying every course of coaching that he has purchased, he has been the number one student in those courses, in those coaching, because of who he is, who his personality is. And that's same with me. Even if I ever purchased a course or coaching and I felt like I got scammed, or I felt like it was like misadvertised, I still went above and beyond to do the work. I never put my results of my success in somebody's hand, regardless of what it is that they're selling. And typically what I do when I do have to deploy money on courses and coaching, I just go harder. That way, even if whatever they sold me was some bullshit, by me going harder, I was able to make up at least the money that I spent. So in business, you never want to put all your, I don't want to say, like your results, your success in someone's hand. Anytime you encounter someone, whether it's a coach or a course or even me, all you're doing is getting these small little pieces to the puzzle. That's literally it. A bit here, a bit there, and some of these bits are upwards, literally. And when did I do that coaching? This is May. In April, I did a one-on-one for $25,000. I had to fly to California and sit in this man's house for an hour and 30 minutes for $25,000 just for a bit. Like a bit. I was there for an hour and 30 minutes. You're talking about like 10 to 15 minutes was essentially what I went there for. So even at that level where you're spending that much money for coaching or consulting or anything like that, it's still just little bits. So take from that what you made, but don't put the responsibility of your business on a course, on a coach, or whatever the case may be. This is all on you. You're solely responsible. And again, you gotta get out of your way. So if y'all found this helpful, useful, please share it with someone that you know that's standing in their own way. Also, like, subscribe if you're new here. Thanks for watching.